In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these blooming flower slash ribbon decorations for your pen. I had about a year ago gotten a bunch of duct tape and I wanted to decorate my rainbow loom hook. And I was going to do like one of those flowers that they have that I've seen like all over the place. They're so cool. And it didn't work. But I actually ended up making these little dresses for them, and it turned out really cute. And I do have another video for that. You want to check it out? They're freaking adorable. But so I had done this one, like I said, over a year ago, and this one has been through 2 moves. It's actually withstood a lot, and so they're pretty sturdy. But like this one, like got mushed a couple times, and you just kind of like poof it out a little bit. And this one I did with ribbon, which I don't like how bulky it makes this, but it looks so cool on top. Let me see that. It looks so cool. So let's get started. So for this project, you need, of course, duct tape, an X-Acto knife, and pad. You could do it with scissors if you don't have these, but it's so much easier with them. Just be really careful. You do need a little pair of scissors. These are my little beat-up pair of sewing scissors. These work awesome. And for the pen, I love using the big pens. Number one, because they're really cheap. And right now with school starting, they're even cheaper, which makes me very happy. I've stocked up. I do like the crystal ones because you can see through them and you can decorate the inside part also, which gives it an extra added effect to it. So if you didn't have the big pen, you could also do just do a regular, just decorate the end of it. So the first thing you need to do is to pick your 2 colors, and I'm picking purple and the zebra stripe. I love purple. You could do a whole bunch of different colors if you wanted to, like maybe if you had scraps around, but I like it a little bit more uniform. So these are the 2 colors I'm going to pick. So I'm going to do the purple for the inside, and the tiger stripe is going to be the outside. I don't know why, I like the pattern part, the pattern one on the outside better. Maybe that one's kind of ugly. I don't like that. It's dirty, so I'm going to start. We'll go for yucky. Okay. So you're going to need 2 pieces, roughly the same size. So like I said, this is going to be my inside color. So this one I'm going to need to cut in half lengthwise. So this does not have to be perfect. Just do the best you can. I taped my pad down because I was afraid I would go out of camera, so I'll have to move around as I do this. So I do have another pad here. I'm only going to be using 1/2 of this for my the inside of the thing, flower bow, and I am going to use that, so don't throw it away or anything. Okay, so I need about the same length for the outside one. Like I said, roughly the same size, because you're going to trim it a little bit, so maybe it's a little bit better to go extra. Be very careful with these X-Acto knives, as I say as I knock stuff over. Okay, so you're going to take the big piece and you're going to flip it over like that. One of the hardest things is getting it off your finger. Alright, and you're going to take your middle piece and you are going to not put it in the center, but a little bit probably right there's good. And you could try different. I mean, maybe in the center you'd like it better. I like to, because like you can trim it however you need. I'll show you. Okay, so see how there's a little extra? I'm going to trim that off. So like it's right there. So that I don't need. Whenever I trim stuff off, I always keep it off to the side just in case I need like a little piece of something to bother. I just changed my X-Acto knife, so be very careful because they're very sharp. Okay, so now you're going to be doing the leaves, and you can do them really skinny or wide if you like. I'm going to do mine about that wide. So if you're doing them really skinny, you need about 7 for each row. And if you're doing them bigger, I think it's 6. And you could do them a lot bigger if you wanted to. And they're not going to all be the same, so don't worry about making them like exactly perfect. Alright, so you're just going to keep going through. Alright, and where did I put my pen? There you are. Okay, so I'm going to take a little piece of this inside color and make a little square. I'm afraid of my X-Acto knife now. Alright, and you're going to put it on top of, it doesn't have to be perfect, I don't know why I readjusted, but, and just kind of put it down so that you don't see the tip of the pen on there. Okay, so you're going to bring up, each one is going to look like that, and I like to take the center of my pen out and use it to help me guide it. Okay, so you're going to fold this up and match it up to the tape. So you're going to have, so see how the inside color is purple, and then you have this sticky part right here. So this is going to go right, actually I think I'm going to go a little bit lower. Right like that. And then you're just going to keep doing it for each row. So you're going to put these all around until you have it all the way around to this side. So once you have it all around, and this one just did 5. I don't know why I was thinking it was 6. Maybe if it's really skinny, it's 6. Okay, so I moved the purple over here, and what I need is a strip about that wide. And this does not have to be perfect because it's kind of hidden anyway. And let's see if I can show you. Okay, so you see where it opens up like that? You're going to put the tape at that level. So right about there. And you're going to go around like that. So all of this is going to be hidden. So I need to worry about is like what it looks like up here. So the other thing you can do, and I forgot to say this earlier, is if you have, I'll just do another pen. If you don't want, I still put the base, the color right there, the little square. But like some of these, like this one right here, I took one of the strips and I used it like this, like right where the like that, and then I put the row around. So if that's the way you like it, I go back and forth. I do like I did this one with a different color. I don't like that. This one, I think this one looks more like a bow when it has that middle part there. I think it looks more like a flower when it's not. So depending on your preference. Okay. So now you're going to keep going with your next row. And you're going to do the same thing. And if you wanted to like pull a bunch off and get them ready, like just set them aside and then you can do that, which I probably should have done for the video. Too late now. Okay, so I like to go in the middle of the two. So instead of having it, well actually like this one, I did to where it's like falling like that. That one kind of got low. But I like when it's offset and then it kind of like, I think it looks fuller. Okay, so I'm going to go in the middle and you're going to bring it down just a little bit. Now depending on how you want, how full you want it, if you want it to go like not as bulky, then you would bring it down farther. But if you like it like more full, like a bow, then I would do it closer. Okay, so you can do the same thing and go all the way around, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm kind of editing this because when I went back to look at the video, I noticed that I had like just gone ahead and skipped ahead. So this is my second row, and I put it all the way around. It's not as neat as my first one because I was trying to hurry. So after you have the second row, you're going to, which one is straighter? Oh, it's not very straight. Okay, so after the second row, you do the same thing and go up to where they start opening up. And tape that row down. Now these I spaced out a little bit more, and I can't decide whether I like it or not. So like that didn't line up very well. But that's going to be hidden, so it's no big deal. My cat keeps moving my camera. So there's the second row edited. So you're just going to keep going and adding rows just like that. And now we'll go to the part where I'm at. Alright, so this is the part that I like the least about this design. And let's see, first I'm going to cut about that. Oh, it's too crooked. Let's try again. Do about this. The problem is that it always looks so bulky at the bottom, especially this one with the ribbon. But it's like trying to figure out how to make it look nice is the hardest part of this design. So I'm going to take a piece like that, and I'm going to roll it around. It seemed like this was the way it looked the best. Is you have the bottom part tight, find that. And then go up and do your normal. Let's try this. Alright. Sometimes they want to fight me. So right now I'm trying to line it up with the bottom part. Yeah, that's not so bad. So these will get mushed a little bit, and all you have to do is, when you're done, just go through and poof them out. I'm really surprised. Like the one I told you I made over a year ago, and I'm really surprised that it hasn't gotten more mangled. I mean, I had like one time I had set it down for a while. So once I got mushed and I kind of like fluffed it out like this, and it stayed pretty good for a year. That's really good. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the inside part. If that's, unless you want to leave it the way it is like that, you can leave it like that, because this is not the easiest. It's not too hard either. So I took silver and I cut a really teeny tiny strip, and I love silver for the silver and gold for the inside of all these designs. I think it makes it so pretty and makes it a little bit more, I don't know, elegant, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so you have this tiny, tiny strip, and you can make it wider too. And you're going to take your inside of the pen, and I'm going to trim that later, and you hold on to this and you turn. Try to keep it at the same angle, and that'll make the strip uniform. Sometimes I have to go back and, because sometimes I want to go fast. And you don't have to go to the very end, because it gets covered up by your design. That might be a little bit short. And then you just put that, and they're like, oh, it's perfect. I like that a lot. Oh, it is all short. Oh, wow. So there's that one. I may end up putting a strip there just because that'll drive me crazy. So there is that one. And then if you wanted to do, I'm going to use the one I had to do the edit with. And you're going to need a pretty, this doesn't need to be perfect, because you're going to be making it around here. This one's trickier, I think. Alright. Let's try this side. Okay. Put it on there. Alright, and bring the sides up. Now you don't want to do this too thick, or it won't slide into the pen. So if it overlaps a little bit, it's okay. But any more like layers and it won't slide into the pen. Like, well, there we go. And there we go. I'm going to make some leaves for this one. So for the leaves, I just took that piece of green that I had and I folded up the edge and put it on like that. And then I'm just going to cut some leaves. So the folded side is the tip of the leaf. And then you just go a little bit lower to cover that up. So you just go around. You can put as many as you want or make them wider. Different sizes and stuff. So you just do that all the way around and then you would do like a green strip. So here are the finished pens. So I did an extra row of leaves. I hadn't done that before, so I want to see what it looked like. I like it. So there it is. Blooming flower ribbon pen decoration. There you go. Thanks for watching.